Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about an exciting and sometimes controversial topic. 5 reasons why you should retire as soon as you can. Now, before you hit that unsubscribe button, hear me out. I'm not saying you need to disappear to a tropical island tomorrow and never work another day in your life, although that doesn't sound too bad. When I say retire as soon as you can, I'm talking about reaching financial independence. That sweet spot where you've built enough wealth to support your lifestyle without relying on a traditional 9-to-5 job. It's about having the freedom to choose how you spend your time and energy. So whether you're dreaming of early retirement in your 30s or just want to call it quits a little earlier than the traditional age, this video is for you. We're diving deep into the top 5 reasons why retiring as soon as you can could be the best decision you ever make. Let's jump in. The first reason to retire as soon as you can is simple. Time is your most valuable asset. You can always make more money, but you can never get back lost time. Think about it. When you're tied to a 9-to-5, your time is largely dictated by your job. You wake up to an alarm, commute to work, spend 8 or more hours there, commute back home, and by the time you've had dinner and maybe squeezed in a workout, it's time for bed. Rinse and repeat. Early retirement or financial independence gives you the freedom to break free from that cycle and spend your time on things that truly matter to you. It's about having the flexibility to spend quality time with family and friends without being restricted by vacation days or work schedules. Imagine being able to take that dream trip with your family without worrying about work emails piling up, or being there for your kids' school plays and soccer games without having to negotiate time off. That's the power of time freedom. Early retirement also allows you to pursue those hobbies you've always put on hold. Maybe you've always wanted to learn photography, write a novel, or take up woodworking. When you're not bound by a 9-to-5, you finally have the time and mental space to explore those passions. And let's not forget about travel. Retiring early could mean the freedom to travel the world, experience new cultures, and create memories that will last a lifetime. You could finally take that backpacking trip through Southeast Asia, or spend a year living in Europe, all without having to worry about your job back home. Remember, life is not just about working until you're 65 and then hoping you have enough time and energy left to enjoy it. It's about making the most of every moment and prioritizing the things that truly matter to you. And that's exactly what retiring as soon as you can allows you to do. The second reason to retire as soon as you can is all about self-care. It lets you focus on your health. Let's face it, the traditional work environment isn't always conducive to a healthy lifestyle. Long work hours, stressful commutes, constant deadlines, and pressure to perform can take a toll on your physical and mental well-being. Early retirement, on the other hand, gives you the opportunity to break free from that cycle and prioritize your health. Imagine waking up without an alarm clock, taking a yoga class, and having time to cook a healthy breakfast. That's a far cry from scarfing down a bagel on your way to the office, isn't it? With the extra time and flexibility that retirement affords, you can finally make your health a priority. You can exercise regularly without having to squeeze it in before work or after a long day. Whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or taking that Zumba class you've been eyeing, you'll have the time and energy to make it happen. And speaking of energy, imagine having the time and mental space to cook healthy meals instead of relying on takeout or processed foods. You can experiment with new recipes, try out different diets, and fuel your body with nutritious foods that make you feel your best. But it's not just about physical health. Early retirement also allows you to prioritize your mental well-being. The stress of a demanding job can lead to anxiety, burnout, and even depression. When you retire early, you remove yourself from those stressors and create space for peace and relaxation. Studies have shown that retirees who stay active, engage in hobbies, and maintain strong social connections tend to live longer, healthier lives. So why not give yourself the best shot at a long and healthy future by retiring as soon as you can? The third reason to retire as soon as you can is all about empowerment, financial independence. Retiring early means you've built a strong financial foundation that allows you to live life on your own terms. It's about having the freedom to make choices that align with your values and priorities without being limited by your financial situation. Think about it. No more worrying about layoffs, office politics, or performance reviews. You're no longer dependent on a paycheck from a job you might not even like. Instead, you're the CEO of your own life. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing you have enough money saved and invested to support your lifestyle without relying on a 9-to-5 job. That's true financial freedom. But financial independence isn't just about having a fat bank account. It's about having options. It's about having the flexibility to pursue your passions, travel the world, or simply spend more time with loved ones without having to worry about money. If you've invested wisely, created passive income streams, or simply lived below your means, you'll find that financial freedom is one of the most empowering feelings in the world. It's about taking control of your finances and designing a life you love. And the best part? Achieving financial independence is entirely possible for anyone who is willing to put in the effort. It requires discipline, smart planning, and a willingness to challenge the status quo, but the rewards are well worth it. Now you might be thinking, but Graham, won't I get bored in retirement? Won't I miss having a job? And to that I say, absolutely not. Just because you're retired doesn't mean you have to stop working altogether. This brings us to reason number 4. Retirement opens doors to new opportunities. With the pressure of a full-time job off your shoulders, you're free to explore new avenues, pursue your passions, and create a life that's both fulfilling and meaningful. It's about seeing retirement not as an end, but as a beginning. For many, retirement is the perfect time to finally start that passion project or small business they've always dreamed of. Maybe you've always wanted to open a bakery, launch an online store, or become a freelance consultant. Retirement gives you the time and freedom to finally take the leap and turn your dreams into reality. But it's not just about starting a business. Retirement also allows you to give back to your community and make a difference in the world. You can volunteer for causes you care about, mentor young people, or use your skills and experience to support nonprofit organizations. And let's not forget about personal growth. Retirement is the perfect time to learn new skills, expand your knowledge, and challenge yourself intellectually. Whether it's taking a cooking class, learning a new language, or finally finishing that degree you started years ago, the possibilities are endless. The point is, retirement doesn't have to mean slowing down. It can be an opportunity to reinvent yourself, explore new passions, and create a second act that's even more fulfilling than the first. And finally, the 5th reason to retire as soon as you can is perhaps the most important. You avoid burnout and live a happier life. Let's face it, the traditional work culture often glorifies the hustle and grind. We're constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we need to be working longer hours, taking on more responsibility, and striving for that next promotion. But the truth is, this kind of relentless pursuit of success can take a serious toll on our mental, emotional, and physical health. Burnout is a real phenomenon, and it can lead to a host of problems, including fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues. Retiring early allows you to escape the grind and create a lifestyle that prioritizes your well-being. It's about choosing to live life on your own terms and saying no to the things that no longer serve you. Imagine waking up each morning feeling rested and energized, excited for the day ahead. Imagine having the time and energy to connect with loved ones, pursue your passions, and simply enjoy the simple things in life. That's the power of living a life free from burnout. Whether that means spending time outdoors, building stronger relationships, or simply enjoying slower mornings, retirement can bring a sense of peace and contentment that's hard to find in the daily hustle. So, if you're feeling trapped in the rat race, if you're feeling burnt out and unfulfilled, it might be time to start thinking about your exit strategy. Retiring early isn't selfish, it's an act of self-care. It's about choosing to prioritize your health, happiness, and well-being. Retiring early isn't just about quitting your job. It's about gaining freedom and control over your life. It's about living intentionally and making the most of the time you have. It's about designing a life that aligns with your values, your passions, and your definition of success. So, what does early retirement mean to you? Is it traveling the world? Spending more time with loved ones? Pursuing a passion project? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always excited to hear from you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal finance, investing, and early retirement, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Until next time, stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep working toward your dream life.